Welcome, Facebook. Come on in, everybody. What's up? Trying to get live on Instagram too. Yeah. What's up? Greetings, Instagram. Greetings, Facebook. What's up? All right, everyone. Hey, I'm here to have lots of fun tonight. What's up with it? I'm glad that you're out here tonight in internet land. Welcome to the Empress Hour. I am your host, Shonda M. Parks, live on social media tonight. Hi, gratitude for tuning in. I appreciate you all for tuning in, and thank you for your support. Those of you who have supported me, I certainly appreciate it. Hey, what's up, y'all? I am delighted because tonight I am going to do a little bit of storytelling and then do just a brief, basic conversation that is around, us seeing the power in storytelling. That's so important, storytelling. So anyway, please like and share. If you are not following me, please do so at shondamparks.me. And tonight we're going to do some storytelling, and I want to talk to you very briefly afterwards about the 3 Ps. I've been talking to you all about my book, Singing Like a Songbird. And so tonight I want to take some time and talk about my book, as well as to talk to you about creating your own book, creating an anthology of your experiences. So I'm on that journey right now, and there are some of you who have experiences that you'd like to share with the world. So come on, you can join me on this journey. I will be having classes that are private, so you can send me an email if you're interested at theempresshour@gmail.com, and we'll go from there. So here's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to navigate through my story and let you know how my story works and what my story is all about. And we're going to talk about the power of storytelling. Some people call it griot, depending on where you're from. But storytelling has been around since the beginning of time. People tell stories, especially stories that are beneficial to a nation and how they can grow. Okay, so I'm not a traditional storyteller. I just kind of do what I need to do for myself. I allow the energy to take me where I need to go when it comes to storytelling. I can do improvisational storytelling, which is I love it. It's so much fun, just coming off the top of your head, to tell a story. But that's not where we're going tonight. Tonight we're going to talk about Singing Like a Songbird, which is my book, which is a wonderful story. And it's a story about a mother who desired to sing like a songbird. What I've done is taken a very short story and put it into a coloring activity book, which anyone can do. Simple of what you can do with a book that now can be passed on from one generation to the next, and began to put together an anthology of your works. You can do it one book at a time. That's how all books are put together. When you go, especially when you look at the so-called holy books, one book at a time. So we have the ability to do the same thing. So anyway, what I'd like to do is to kind of narrate to you how this particular story works, and how if you can use this in your school or with your children, or to pop open your imagination, then this book can be helpful to you. Because what I know, and what you probably can go back and remember if you have put the child inside of you asleep, is that imagination is vital to us all. Imagination is where you can get your courage. Why? Because you begin to reason things out. And when you can make good reasoning skills, and no one can put fear in you. So you have to imagine what it's like for yourself to have a free mind in order for you to break open the consciousness from within. So imagination makes you observe. Imagination allows you to have the ability to observe what's around you in your environment and make sound decisions. That's the power of imagination. You can then see things in chronological order. So many things you can do by tapping into your imagination. Imagination is made up in storytelling. And tonight, we're going to talk more about that as we go along. So real briefly, let me share with you this. Singing Like a Songbird is a children's or adults activity book. It doesn't matter. Anybody, again, who's willing to open up their mind and go inside and bring the child inside of them out. Okay? Singing Like a Songbird. Now, what I did with this book, I hope I would like for everybody to be able to see that. Here I'm on Facebook Live as well as Instagram Live. So what you see here is instructions on how to use this book, because this book was designed so that you can use it as a teaching tool. And so it gives instructions, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to tell you what it says. Now, for those of you who have my book, and for anybody that's willing to share on Instagram as well as on Facebook, the first 5 people that's willing to share me speaking on this, I will send you a autographed copy of my book. Hey, that's worth doing. Like and share. Go ahead, do that right now, okay? So here's what it says. Woo! Let's get with it. Okay, so the instruction says, direction on how to use this booklet. Everybody has the book inside of them. I want you to think right now of a story or something phenomenal that has happened to you in your life that is worthy of sharing with someone, that you can use as a teaching subject of anyone that comes in contact with your works. Number 1, read the entire story below, which I will do so that you can hear the rhythm and the rhyme of the story tonight, okay? Number 2, flip through pages to observe the story layout with illustrations. That too I will do tonight, so you'll understand this is simple, it's easy, you can do it, your children can do it. It's just up to you, okay? Number 3 is decide your tools. Do you want crayons? Are you a crayon type of person? Do you want color pencils? Do you like the way color pencils glide on the paper? And then you can use water paints if you like to use paint. And then glitters, and then, you know what I mean? It's so many choices of what you can do to bring this story alive for you or your children. Because if you're homeschooling, this is a great book for you homeschoolers, Singing Like a Songbird, and it is available at the at shondamparks.com. All right, and then it says, discuss and play. And I'm going to let you know I have some questions in here about the discussion and, play. How you want to play? Well, do you want to put the book in a play? You can do that. Do you want to act it out, sing it out? Oh, it's all up to you. You can do whatever it is that you want. And optional is that as you hear, I got my music in the background. I hope it's not too loud. Is it too loud? No, I hope not. Anyway, you can do it however you want. You can put it in a play. You can have instruments. I got instruments around here somewhere, but anyway, not today, another day. So that is the instruction. Now, give me 1 second here because I want to read the story to you. But I got a number on here that gives me a good rhythm. So let's see if I can find it real quick, okay? Hang on. And if you haven't liked or shared, please do so. Yes, please do so. Like and share this broadcast. If you have any questions or comments that you'd like to share with us, then please, you are welcome to do that as well. Okay, so I'm just looking here. And that's something, whenever you're trying to find something, the shit is not there to be found so easily. And I'm probably overlooking it. Boom, boom. There we go. Okay, this is the one I'm looking for. All right. I'm going to turn it up just a tad bit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing, or maybe not sing, but maybe a little song. I'm going to tell you about singing like a songbird. What is this story about? This is the story of a mother's desire to sing like a songbird. Mother loved to sing. Yes, she did. But she didn't think her voice was beautiful, and she didn't know if people would enjoy her singing. That summer, Mother made a decision. Mother was committed to writing songs and singing her songs. Mother, excited about her new plan, shared her intentions with all of her family members. Oh yeah, she was sharing her knowledge. The next morning, Mother awakened. Yay! She was so excited. Humming, baby, singing it. Oh yay! Every day, Mother would sing. Mother sang when she cleaned. She sang when she exercised. She sang working in her garden, a place of peace. Oh, you know we need a place of peace. Come on, you know it now. She even sang to her food before eating. Mother was singing, singing and singing, yay. Seemingly, her family was going crazy. Oh yeah. She started singing every statement and names of everyone. Woo! She was no longer having regular conversations. She was singing everything. Yay! Her family was appearing very irritated. You know how that is, don't you? Baby, they began avoiding Mother, looking around the corners to assure themselves not to bump into her. Woo! Y'all know how that is, don't you, baby? Yes, you do. But the next morning, Mother awakened to whispering voices in the kitchen. Imagine that. This was very unusual. Mother is the first one in the kitchen in the morning, baby. Woo! Quickly and quietly, she tiptoed close enough so she can hear. Come on now. Mother couldn't believe her ears. Her family was expressing. They were beyond irritated. and wishing things could go back to normal. Imagine that. Mother, so saddened and disappointed in herself, thinking her singing would never be appreciated. She moped around that morning until she found herself in the garden. Remember, that was her place of peace. And Mother began singing, attempting to sing her blues away. And to her amazement, her voice sounds so beautiful. Oh, now she began to feel excitement and joy in her singing, feeling good about herself. So Mother closed her eyes in happiness for her singing. It felt as if time had stopped. When Mother opened her eyes, to her surprise, there were birds everywhere in the garden. Birds sitting on the tree branch, sitting on the electrical wires, and sitting on the fence. Surprised by the birds, she stopped singing. Woo! Can you imagine? The next moment, the birds serenaded Mother, singing, showing their appreciation for her beautiful voice. Woo! And it was at that moment, and her family hearing what was going on, they came out in the garden to see. Yes, they did. They were there to witness this extraordinary moment. It was only at that moment was Mother and her family able to realize that she could sing. She could sing like a songbird. Singing like a songbird. This is the story of a mother. I hope you enjoyed my rendition of the story. If you purchase this book at the ShondaMParks.com, you can give your version of this story to your children, to your family, or use it as a teaching tool for yourself and your family. Maybe your students, maybe your church, maybe your mosque, maybe your synagogue, but baby, you could tell the story about singing like a songbird, because everybody have had a opportunity to know that they themselves wanted to do something, but somebody or something did not want you to do it. And most times, you know, it's your family right there with you, don't want you to change. Let me show you now. As I said, I'm going to show you how this book goes. So I illustrated this book along with another person, and you can see that when you order the book. The words are here at the top. These are like the mother herself and what it was like for her. And the pictures, that doesn't even really matter. It's the story. You can draw them or you can get someone to illustrate for you. It doesn't matter. Different activities on this book, the words, how you can paint inside the words and do all types of things. Paint the entire the entire page. It's totally up to you what you can do. But I want to show you, most importantly, is that your story is worth hearing. People need to know that you are the new book. People need to know that the book for the future, it lies within you. That we are the new storytellers and your story counts. Your story is a lesson. Your story is a connection to the past experience. Your story is a witness to the time of which we live in. And your story can be a prediction of the future, just like all other stories that have come before. You too got the story in you, baby. You got it in you. So anyway, and then I'll just show you as I navigate through this book very quickly, is to show you that even when you get to the back of the story, I have a list of questions that I ask of people. I call it the 5 W's, because this is the way you learn. It's old-fashioned way, the 5 W's. And you see, that's when I had my locks there. That was a cool little era of time. But anyway, this is Singing Like a Songbird. I hope that you enjoyed me sharing with you my story, my journey, my experience. Singing Like a Songbird is my experience. I am that mother who doesn't love, I love to sing, but I do not think I have a good voice. I've never thought, I just love to do it. And that tonight we're going to talk about, because that is a part of your passion. You can become good if you're willing to live in your passion. You can become good if you understand something. So without any further ado, thank you all. I love you too, beautiful. Hey, DJ Wayne on the air here, sweetie, indeed. Well, let me tell you something. Storytelling is important, because what we have the opportunity to do is to start to pass on the stories from the mouth to the ear, because this we can control. We always have control over that. You know, we don't have control over the complete media. No, we do not. As a matter of fact, you know, they may flag me. This music right here, this music, we have the rights to this music. So for you all that are listening, the AI or whatever, so, you know, we jamming with this, we talking with this, we got it behind me, and I'm singing with it. I'm doing what I need to do, baby, because you need to know that you are the new book. Those of you who have the courage and the consciousness to come forward and to start to tell the story. But there are some things that you need to know about yourself so that you can leave the right story for the right reason to bring about the right results. Okay, this is important that we go forward, because where a lot of our people are operating from today is what I call the 3 Ps. They don't know the 3 Ps. And let me talk about that real quick before I cut out on y'all, because I want to keep y'all, I don't want to keep y'all too long tonight. I just wanted to come forward and share a little bit of information while I have a little bit of time, and that I hope that you've scheduled this time in your schedule for 8 p.m. Central Time every Wednesday, so that you can join me, Shonda M. Parks, on the Empress Hour. Yes, the hour of power, baby. Come on now. Let's talk about them 3 Ps. Okay. My 3 Ps goes like this. You can write them down, you know, but hey, this is mine. You can have it though if you need it. Okay, here you go. The first P that we must be aware of is purpose. I think that many people, human beings, are not aware of their purpose. Well, see, we come here with a purpose. As a male, as a female, our purpose is already here. And how do you know that, Shonda? Well, first of all, observation. You know, you should observe things before anything. That should be the first point, because that's how you learn. That's how children learn. They're observing us all the time. They're an observation of us. And so we as adults need to understand that observation is a hell of a way, an excellent way to learn. I ain't got to go to all y'all schools. I am the book. I am a school of thought, and you are too. All right, so check this out. This is what Google has to say what purpose is. Go ahead, put it in your phone right now. The meaning of purpose. According to Google, which is the god of information, it says that purpose, the reason of which something is done or created, or for which something exists. Now, do the tree know its purpose? Do your dog know its purpose? This is just what's natural. It's not nothing that has been propagandized upon us. What is natural is what is built into our human purpose. And many of us are not on purpose because we never knew our purpose. From birth, someone has given you a purpose, but it is not your own. And so now what we have to do as adults, those of you who are 50 and over, you already should have deeply analyzed your purpose so that you can be the teachers and the new book going forward in the future. I hope you feel what I'm saying on this. So, purpose. The male came here with his purpose, and the female came here. What is our purpose? You have to ask yourself the 5 W's and the 1 H. Who, what, where, when, why, and how. All of that pertains to oneself. What is my purpose? Who gave me my purpose? Or how can I get my purpose? What exactly is purpose? Where did purpose come from? Was I born with purpose? Why is it that I should live as if I am on purpose? How can purpose or being purposely help me to live a purposeful life? These are questions that you have to ask yourself in order for you to get deep understanding as to who you are and why you are today. Because our identities as to who we are and what our purpose is around purpose has been infiltrated by propaganda. So that's why we have to deeply analyze ourselves. So be on purpose with what you're trying to do, but you have to have a high consciousness. You have to go into yourself and be awakened that there is a purpose for you and I. We're born with our purpose. All females come here ready, got all you need to reproduce, and the man makes his reproduction as he goes along. So, and he can continue to reproduce as he go on, but the mercy is upon you and I as females that we don't have to be 60 trying to have a baby. Imagine that. Oh, but there are some exceptions to the rules, okay? There's a purpose. Also, my next P is plan. What is your plan? Here's what Google has to say about plan. A detailed proposal for doing or achieving something. Number 1. Number 2, an intention or decision about what one is going to do. What is your plan? In all honesty, our plan comes with us too. Because when you reproduce, there is a natural order to expand. The plan becomes obvious. If you have 10 children, the plan is obvious, baby. You got to keep working. You got to keep producing food. The plan becomes obvious. You need to expand. The plan becomes obvious if you are in your right state of mind and you have consciousness toward what you need to do. So your plan can be easily identified. Now, what has happened, because people have been hijacked for the purpose of commercial gain, then those people are paying attention to what someone else has given them as their purpose. That's right. And giving them the plan. You all are paid for those plans out here. You go to seminars, they give you their plan, right? You go to workshops online, courses online, and they give you what? Their plan, right? That's right. So many of us you've heard infomercials. You're on their plan, right? What is your family plan? What are you doing as a planner of your family? This is to our females, because the female is the lawmaker, and it's law because when you see the law that they use, what they use now, they use the lady, right? The balancing of the scales. That is us, the female. You are the lawmaker. The man is the enforcer of the laws. And we need to have an understanding of that. Be on purpose, baby. Have a plan. Okay. And then you can find your passion. What is your passion? Your passion will be obvious. You know what? I'm speaking. I have a obvious passion for speaking. I love singing. Hasn't become my passion because I still feel mighty shy about it, unsure about it. But once I can gain the confidence that I need for myself to do it, I do it anyway, even though sometimes I know, at least that's in my mind. But anyway, what is passion? Passion is strong, a barely controllable state of emotions that could come over you. That's when you know that you have found your passion. What is your passion? Are you able to identify your passion? How deep within have you gone for yourself? The 3 P's. Purpose, number 1. Plan, number 2. And passion. Be passionate about what you do. In passion should be truth and honor and ethics. Let's be on purpose today. And today I was on purpose with you, as I wanted to share with you a little bit of my storytelling skills and say to you that you are the new book. Do what you need to do to bring out the story within yourself and make an anthology of your stories, of your experiences. And so tonight you have been tuned in with me, Shonda Imparts of the Empress Hour. And I'll be back again, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and share and tell everyone to visit with me, Shonda Imparts, the Empress Hour, every Wednesday live on Facebook and maybe Instagram too. I was live tonight. Anyway, okay, until next time, peace.